Now, we have the purple grill, the rare species of grill that you can find in any claw machine that you might see around town in your local restaurant or anything. This particular one happens to have a very special meaning to me. It happened to be one of the last gifts I would ever receive from my grandfather. Now, before I go on to tell you how I got it, I'd like to tell you a bit more about my grandfather. Well, specifically one of his most amazing talents ever. This guy, he could put in any amount of money into one of these claw machines and come out with just about anything. Put in money, get a stuffed animal. Put in money, get a knickknacks. He was just greatly talented at claw machines for some reason. And this particular little thing that he won from one of the claw machines happened to come from one of his last trips he'd take up to Washington with his wife. I had actually volunteered to go with them because a couple years prior to, well, not a couple years, like about a year or so prior, he had recently suffered from a stroke and was still kind of trying to get back to how he used to be. So everything was left up to my grandmother to take care of him, take care of the house, do the cooking, all that stuff. I had volunteered to come along to help them out, basically with taking care of the scooters to help them get around and all that stuff. Well, on our way up there, we had actually stopped by at a Denny's after checking out from a hotel. He had saw this little thing in one of the claw machines there and had decided that, well, I apparently needed it. This was also another one of the things. Like, if he saw something he felt like I needed it, he'd just be like, you need this. It would pretty much give him an excuse to just be like, oh, hey, look at what I can do. And, well, I hadn't really thought about it much since then, but it would be a couple of years later, he would actually end up passing away from heart failure. He had survived long enough to see me graduate high school, and, well, I couldn't actually give him up. This little thing had been sitting by my bedside ever since. I always keep him up on my shelf to just kind of watch over me, all that stuff. Kind of be like my last little bit of my grandfather that I'd have left with me. He's such a great man. Always inspiring. Always weirdly talented at the weirdest things. And that's my story of the rare purple gorilla.